Hi friends, today in this video we are going to see how people are getting affected by the coronavirus. I think you already know that it spreads through the droplets, and if you get contaminated with any of those viruses, and if you keep your contaminated hand on your eyes, nose or mouth, you will get affected by the coronavirus. But in this video, we are going to see the entire process of the coronavirus infection, and please don't worry, I'm going to make it simple for you. So if you take any virus, it needs receptors to go into the cell and affect the human body. For example, if you take HIV, it needs CD4 protein receptors that can be seen on the surface of immune cells. So these HIV virus will get bind to these immune cells in the blood and infect the host. So what happens? These HIV can be only transmitted through blood. In case of coronavirus, these virus can bind to the receptors called angiotensin converting 2 enzyme receptors, and these receptors can be found on the cells called mucosae. So the thing is, if this virus wants to infect some person, it has to bind to that particular cell where this enzyme can be found. So these virus will go and bind to the mucosae cells. So where do we have these cells in our body? So these cells are present in our eyes, nose and mouth, and these cells are exposed to air. So if any droplets, or if you get contaminated by some droplets, and if you touch your eyes, nose and mouth, you will get infected by this coronavirus. So what happens is, this coronavirus will merge with the cell membrane of mucosae cells, and after this there are lots of process happens inside the human cell, but as I told before, I'm going to make it simple for you. So once this virus gets in contact with the mucosae cells, various virus segments will be formed, and also positive RNA strands will be formed. So these various virus segments will get into contact with ribosomes in the cell, and it will make a protein shells. So in this protein shells and this positive RNA strands will get fused, and it will become a coronavirus. So each cell is capable of making thousands of coronavirus, and all these viruses will be spread to the tracheae, bronchi and alveoli. So when this coronavirus gets in contact with the alveoli, it causes pneumonia. Now we will see how it causes pneumonia. So consider, this as the air sac that is called alveoli, which will present inside our lungs. So when this coronavirus gets into the alveoli, it will affect certain cells inside the alveoli. In our alveoli, there are two types of cells that are lining it. They are the type 1 pneumocyte and type 2 pneumocyte. Type 1 pneumocyte helps in gaseous exchange, and type 2 pneumocyte helps in maintaining the pressure inside the alveoli. These cells are also called as surfactant cells. So what happens is, this coronavirus goes into the alveoli and affect the type 2 pneumocyte, that is the cell which is maintaining the pressure inside the alveoli. So it causes damaging the type 2 cells. So what happens if our body, if something is happening inside us that is damaging? So the macrophages will get activated. So these macrophages will secrete cytokines, and these cytokines will increase, or it will dilate the endothelial cells that are lining the blood vessels, which will go near to the alveoli. So these are the blood vessels that are going near to the alveoli. If it gets dilated, this blood vessel, it will start leak the plasma into the interstitial space between the alveoli and the blood vessel. So what happens? The fluid will come out of blood vessels, and it will get starting accumulated into the interstitial space, and eventually it will start compressing the alveoli, so that Already it affected the surfactant cells, and the plasma is also getting leaked, so that the pressure inside the alveoli will get increased. And the other thing is that it will also activate the neutrophils. So these neutrophils will try to fight against these coronaviruses, but also it will damage our cells inside the alveoli, and it will affect both cells, that is type 1 pneumocyte and also type 2 pneumocyte. So what happens? The gaseous exchange will also get affected, as well as the pressure inside the alveoli will keep on increasing. So finally the alveoli will get collapsed and breathing will become difficult, and there will be no gaseous exchange. So what happens? Our circulatory system and all other organs will fail. Finally the person will die. I hope doctors and researchers will soon find some good medicines to kill this coronavirus, and I believe that prevention is better than cure. So, all my friends, please be safe and stay at home. Thank you.